All right, breaking news: Odell Beckham Jr. Um, Odell Beckham Jr. is now a Los Angeles Rams. His original three teams that ESPN reported, which obviously wasn't correct, was the Saints, the Packers, and the Chiefs. Unless something changed amongst the way, and now pressure is on the Stafford and Sean McVay and the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Now they got the ultimate all-star team. What the Eagles called themselves back in the day with Vince Young, Michael Vick, and what did Donovan McNabb, Nnamdi Asomugha, they call themselves the Dream Team. You know what I'm saying? They call themselves the Dream Team. So that's what they call themselves, and that's what the Rams, the Dream Team. They got Aaron Donald, probably the best defensive player going, him and TJ Watt. They got Von Miller, Leonard Floyd, Stafford. No, it would have been better if they got Cam Akers too. You know, and shit, they got everybody over there. They legitimately got everybody. They got everybody over there. What up, Pimp C? Everybody on the ball. He balling. Except for former Browns receiver Odell is finalizing the deal with the Los Angeles Rams for Cersei. Now, Green Bay probably wouldn't in style as far as staying there, but you got this. What you gotta know about Green Bay was the only team you need to know. Green Bay was the only team left that played the Browns when they scheduled the Browns come to Green Bay. So, I know that was very hard to I know that was very hard to pass up. But you go to Green Bay and the only thing black up there is the players. So that probably also played into his hands as well too. But to me, man, this was a no-brainer as far as the Los Angeles Rams. Obviously Bruce Arians said, he already got AB, OBJ too many letters. So, he said he didn't want AB before, but we know what happened. But he ended up getting him because Tom Brady wanted him. But this was a hell of a grab for them, man. I thought this was the perfect fit. I thought this was the perfect fit for him. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. So I'm on my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. I don't have no ill will towards Matthew Stafford. It was best for him in the franchise to part ways. I'm glad he being successful over there. So to me, it's a no-brainer for him, man. And like I said, now if you notice the Rams game last week, the NFL is starting to adjust to Cooper Kupp. People talking about the NFL is starting to adjust to the Cowboys. I thought it was more Dak Prescott being. I thought it was more about Dak Prescott being. How can I articulate it? I thought it was more about Dak Prescott being who wasn't 100%. One thing you want to learn is that the NFL is starting to make the adjustment, starting with the Tennessee Titans, who don't really have any healthy defense cornerbacks. One thing noticing they're making the adjustment. They're making an adjustment on Cooper Kupp. Even though he had 11 catches, 95 yards, they only put up 16 points. So, who beat you in the end zone? Vance Jefferson didn't beat you to get a touchdown. Higsby didn't beat you to tight end. They're going to make that adjustment. And they're going to say, Robert Woods, Kupp, that's all you're getting. Robert Woods, you got to beat us deep. And right now, I think Robert Woods, man, he ain't the player that he once was coming out of USC. What is he running a 40? I think he was a 4.5 guy, 4.51. So the one thing about the Rams, their Achilles heel is they don't have their offensive threats. Nobody gonna run by you. That's the problem. So guess what? I can play you tight. I can bracket Kupp, double Kupp. Kupp not gonna run past me unless it's like a sluggo or stop and go route. But Kupp is not. That's why Kupp is not the best receiver in the league. He's the best slot receiver. Kupp is not going to beat me in a straight line. No. Not worried about Kupp blowing past me. You hear me? I'm not worried about it. And honestly, I'm not worried about Robert Woods running past me. So you get what I'm saying? Cam Akers not there to give you them electric plays at the backfield along with Darrell Henderson. He there, but him and Cam Akers, they perfectly complement each other. Okay, as far as speed. So You know, with them getting Odell, they got somebody that can run past you now, or potentially run past you if he still got it. They got somebody that can run past you now. So that is a problem. That's a problem now. If Odell can stretch the field, Kupp can stay in the slot, Robert Woods to see more single coverage, you know, you still gonna bracket, you still gonna double Kupp. You're gonna tell Odell and Robert Woods to beat you. You're gonna tell Darrell Henderson to get those tough yards to beat you. So, you know, if you had to ask me with the addition of Odell Beckham, if you had to ask me what, you know, what I would do personally, you know, what I bracket Kupp, you know, and I tell Henderson, I tell Sony Michel, I told Odell Beckham, I tell Robert Woods beat me. Exactly what I tell them to do. I might stack the box against them, honestly. I might, you know, bracket Cooper Kupp. Well, I might just bracket Cooper, put my number one corner on Cooper Kupp. You know what he like to run. Fuck the play action, shoot the gaps. You know, challenge Robert Woods on the outside, double Odell, keep somebody over the top of Odell, and tell Robert Woods to beat me, tell Higsby to beat me. Those are the guys that you know, those are the guys I'm telling to beat me. You know, those are the guys I tell you, you beat me. You know, those are the guys I'm like, beat me. They beat you, just shake your hand. You know, just shake their hand. But and their defense ain't all that good neither. Not as good as they was in the past. You know, that's just my opinion, but you know, they probably turn up. They probably turn up. But yeah, you know, that's the thing about it for me, man. That's how I play them. That's exactly how I play them. I double Odell. I put my number one receiver on Cooper Kupp, and I tell Robert Woods to beat me. You want to know how to? That's how I would play them. You know, and sometimes I might double Cooper Kupp. I might double Odell, but I don't have to worry about Cooper Kupp running past me unless it's route running. That's the only thing I worry about. Unless it's route running. That's why you put your number one receiver on him. You know, that's why you put your number one receiver on him. You know, and if Odell still ain't got it, guess what? I'll just give extra attention to Kupp. If Robert Woods was, you know, what he's advertised to be, you know, Robert Woods would already have 1,000 yards receiving and had 12 touchdowns at least. He already had those. He already had those numbers, but he ain't running by nobody right now, and that's the issue. You know, he can run a slant, and I could tackle him. He can run. You know, but I'm not concerned about him running past. I'm not concerned about him running the 9, the post, the corner post, the post corner. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about him taking the skinny post to the crib no more. That's where Odell come in. If Odell still got those, no matter what, I don't care about, you know, his route running is very important. But if he can run down the field, them double move, them corner post corners, them post, them skinny post, them not, and that's all he needs to do is stretch the field. And if he can stretch the field, what up, Birdie Mac saying, Players Club, it's gonna be trouble. That's exactly what it's gonna be. If that brother can stretch the field for the run, that's all he need to do. Anything else, we can figure out next year. If you come back, we can figure it out. But the Rams have always been in win now mode in the last few years. You know, and I think the biggest mistake they made was getting rid of Brandon Cooks. And I think that's where, you know, Jared Goff kind of, you know, didn't go right. You know, Brandon Cooks was very he was very important to them stretching the field. And I think Odell Beckham, that's what they've been missing, as far as, Super Bowl ambitions and stuff of that nature. They've been missing somebody that can stretch. My bad. They gotta be stretching that field, and I think that's the key for them, man. Stretch that field and stuff of that nature. But hey, let me know what you guys. Well, we can keep going, man. But that's how I play them. That's exactly how I play them. I'm pressing. I'm probably whatever you want to do with Robert Woods to take him out of this game. That's what I'm doing to Robert Woods. 1-on-1, if it's press, if it's whatever it may be, that's how I'm playing him. And I'm putting my number one receiver on Cooper Kupp. You don't have to worry about a true running back or somebody's going to get the tough yards. No, who has really opened up the floodgates for is Henderson. That's what we're opening up the floodgates for Henderson. If Henderson is solid, if he at least solid, this who this open up for Henderson. Because Henderson gonna see a lot of empty boxes. He gonna see a lot of too high. I'll stack the box about him, but most teams are gonna see him as a threat. A lot of teams not gonna see him as a threat. So I'm for Henderson, I just if he beat you, he beat you another guy. But he fast. If he had a little bit more, if he had the ability to break tackles a little bit more, he'd be a problem. Just breaking tackles more. That's it. If he could break some more tackles, that'd be it. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check the NFL Talk playlist. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel on my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. You can always reach out on links in the description. If you're going through something, hit me up. I'm available. We can chop it up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All my social media links there. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. I want to make a financial donation. Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate: thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and subscribe button, hit all notifications to increase your chance to get notifications when I drop a live or when I drop a video. But check out the NFL playlist. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.